Hey there YouTube, what's going on? It's your neighborhood redneck back at you again. And today, we're going to unbox this AIO from Coolermaster. You can bet your sweet ass that this thing will freeze your balls off. Just look, there's mine. Alright folks, so what we have here is Coolermaster's Master Liquid ML240L. This is version 2. And it is the RGB. This has 3rd gen dual chamber pump technology, it says. Newly designed and improved. So it's got greater surface area for heat dissipation and new RGB fans. And I think this has got a controller included. Yeah, it does. So that'll be alright. Let's get it open. I'll be putting a link in the description for this exact cooler. Make sure you check it out. Coolermaster makes awesome products. I run a lot of their stuff in my rig, my gear. Sweet. So it looks like we got 2 of their 120mm sickle flow fans, new version. It's got a nice flat braided cable here, 4-pin and 4-pin RGB. These have a sticker on them on the front, nice rubber on the corners so you don't get no vibrations. This is for an LGA 1151, and it fits a bunch of other sockets, so we'll have to check on that. Looks like we got a lot of hardware, standoffs, RGB splitter cables, mounting plates for assuming AMD and Intel, extension cables, tiny remote for the RGB if you want to use it. Or you can use your motherboard's header, either way. And looks like some little Molex adapters here for power. This is replacing my 120mm Coolermaster single, and it's got a square water block. The new one here is round and just has their logo on it there. Anti-leak technology here on the pump and all its connection fittings here. Nice aluminum black, powder coated, so that'll dissipate the heat pretty fast there. No pre-installed thermal paste. I got plenty extra, so that's not a big deal. Very lightweight, I'm surprised. And just your power fan pump header and your 4-pin RGB here. Awesome. Doesn't look like anything else came in the box. Alright, looks like they threw in the thermal paste anyway. Here it is, their master gel. So very nice braided cables here they give you, your extension cables. I think these fans are 18,000 RPM, I believe. Yes, they are. 12 volt, 0.37 amps. Both of them got a warranty card. And looks like the user manual here. So let's get it put together. So the faceplate that was on my Coolermaster tower here only had a few slits down the side, so it wasn't the greatest for intake thermals. So I custom made this, and I just cut it on the CNC laser at work. I just painted it black and white on the back, and I cut the plastic center out of the actual faceplate to my tower. So, just in case you were wondering. But we're gonna probably end up moving these fans to the back side here, and I want to get this pretty much put in the front, as long as it'll reach, and it might not. I'm gonna have to check that. It might have to go on the back side. So we'll see. The length looks pretty iffy. About there's where I want it. Yeah, it's probably gonna have to go on the back side. So might have to mount the cooler here, and this is the old 120 that's coming out. It was on my exhaust fan here, and it did its job pretty well, but I have the CPU overclocked, and running games I was starting to run warmer temperatures than I'd like to see. So that's the reason we're going to go with a bigger one here. So the original Coolermaster fans here have these plastic pins instead of screws in them, and they're just like a centerpiece you push in after you have this inserted through the fan in your hole that you need it to be in, and it flares the end out on it and just kind of holds everything in place. But anyway, push the centers out, pull them out, and then I went with the long screws supplied with the radiator here from Coolermaster, and get the first one holding everything up. So something like that. Got plenty of room to reach CPU, so no worries there. Let's continue on. So this is the old back plate from the 120 mil rad setup that I had from Coolermaster. The update that I like on the new one here is it came with double-sided tape here, so that this back plate will stay up against your motherboard there. It's a pain in the butt when they fall through, and that's a nice upgrade, and that the standoffs come through the motherboard side and into this that's on the back side. Got it all installed, exhaust fan put back in, radiator in, ready to go. So here on the 80-64 screen, well, the Elcro screen here, we're sitting about 27-28 degrees Celsius on idle, and with the last 120 millimeter Coolermaster cooler that I had on here, it was in the 40s at idle, so this is a lot better. It could be because I'm drawing in fresh air over on this side now through the radiator itself instead of using the hot air inside the case. It's running a lot cooler.